What is going on YouTube? Francis here. It has been a while. You could probably tell this is not my usual camera that I am using. I was traveling recently and I needed to bring my camera, so whenever I do that, I have to reset all of my settings. And frankly, I really need to get this video out. I'm actually thinking about putting the camera like over here behind me just to change the background of my videos just to, keep it fresh, but I don't really know yet. But I really wanted to make this video for you guys because I really needed to share with you probably the creepiest monster that I've ever ran in D&D, and that creature is the False Hydra. Now, in case you don't know what the False Hydra is, or you have no idea, it is essentially a creature that preys on towns, but once they hunt down their prey, they will make the other prey in the city or village forget about their existence. They forget the creature that was hunted down. They just play it off as some sort of forgotten person. They don't know who they are, and frankly, it is pretty weird. Like, have you seen I believe the Quiet? Is that what they're called in Doctor Who? That's basically who they are. The Hydra, it is a Hydra, like a traditional Hydra, but it has pale skin, it's bald, their the faces are pupilless, and it is just a very scary monster to RP to players who aren't really expecting it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So, frankly, what I like about this creature is that it really focuses more on the RP aspect. The current campaign I'm running, albeit, to be honest, there's a lot of just run at you encounters. What I mean by that is just straightforward, not really overarching plot thinking. It is just literally, here is a really cool, really badass monster, fight it. That's basically what my campaign has been so far, and there's nothing wrong with that. I actually am enjoying my campaign right now, but I really wanted to throw in something different, and this is what happened. So, just for some context, the players are currently traveling from point A to point B. The cleric received a holy quest for his pilgrimage, and that is located within the mountains. And to get to that new discovery, Holy Land, the players are given some information. They should try to find out in this village called Raikou Village. It is called the Village of the Rain, and it is a civilization for storm giants, and you can probably tell where this is going. So, just going into it, the party is given a few items, and they're told to spoke with the Paramount, the tribal leader of the storm giants, and ask for a favor, a return of a favor, to find some guidance on where to go. So the party, once they reached there, they asked the Paramount, where do they need to go? How do we get there? And you owe us a favor. A favor is being reclaimed by such and such, and you need to pay him back. And the Paramount said, I have never heard of this person before. You strike me as odd. I do not owe any favor to a stranger outside of these walls. And frankly, that freaked out the players. Like, it's literally an NPC giving you a mission, an easy mission, and the NPC is like, I don't know, who the heck are you? Why are you here? And then the Paramount spoke to the party. He pointed them in the direction of going to the Storm Speaker, who is the head priest of the village of the civilization of storm giants. And frankly, there have been very different accounts, witness accounts, about what the heck happened to him, because the party can't find him. The Paramount said that he's just in his home. I believe the innkeeper said that he left on a pilgrimage The local blacksmith said that the head priest, the storm speaker, actually he never met him, even though the storm speaker is one of the two co-leaders of the entire civilization. So this really confused the players, and frankly, that's the cause of the False Hydra. So the party, they decide, I'm gonna go search. I'm gonna go search around town, probably the sewers. I don't know why they like the sewers so much, but they're gonna start with the sewers. So they start with the sewers, and eventually, they find several, I want to say, entrances to the village's aqueducts. And when they realize that there's a large tunnel network down there, they decide to explore it. They find a bone pit that is currently filled with several old giant bones, and that's when they fought. They eventually fought the creature, and frankly, this was probably the scariest creature for them to fight, because it is a very intelligent creature. I've modified it to where the players they literally have to deal with it in either in a quick succession, or they have to figure out how to kill it, essentially. So when the battle started, they realized that they were in over their heads, because do you know, if you watch One Piece, do you know the whole Kaido's breath, where he would just shoot out these like massive beams of energy? Now imagine that, but like 5 times, because there's 5 heads for each party member. They just billowing this loud breath that just eviscerates everything in its path, doing 6d10 lightning damage. For the record, the False Hydra, I had the heads be giant heads, because the Hydra, I like to think that the Hydra regained abilities of the creatures that it ate. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. But imagine that, and that was pretty much their that was pretty much one thing that I did. I didn't make it a legendary creature just because of, trying to be fair towards the, a Hydra already has the number of attacks and reactions based on the number of heads it has. So why not just, why add more on top of that, especially towards a party that may not be at full health at the time. I don't really know. I also had the False Hydra actually mind control the Storm Giants a little bit. The Storm Giants actually attacked the party once the creature was known to itself. Frankly, I think I botched a little bit of the intelligence aspect, because I'm a human. I think that, it's really hard to make an intelligent it's hard to make an intelligent creature in a game where you're already used to running just run at you types of champions. But what I did do is that when it tries to burrow, when it tries to escape, I would have the players forget, like make a saving throw to forget that the creature was there. And the creature also had invisibility, so that's already really fun. Also, I gave the creature some spider climb, so then, this gargantuan creature just appears from the ceiling. That's pretty terrifying. But yeah, that is the False Hydra. I do think that one thing I probably wanted to do was have be more intelligent about the creature's attacks instead of doing the 5 attacks. Maybe next time I would probably have like a head try to do something else than the other heads. I don't really know how that would go, but yeah, just wanted something to creep out my players as we go along. I really like you probably can tell from all of my videos, but I really like the whole I really like the whole creepiness, terrifying, and facing your fears type of deal when it comes to my D&D campaign. And definitely, since we haven't played in a while, this was definitely something that I really wanted them to experience. But that's it for this video. Thank you for listening to my ramble. Hopefully make a new video. I'll post it again every single Thursday next week. I will see you guys in the next one. So, peace.